Right, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Minecraft, and finally I decided to update Strat's food expansion. I know I kinda took my time with this, even regarding like all the other updates, like you can see just floating weird blocks up there. I've sorted it out. So this update mainly focuses on adding drinks, but it's mainly a hot fix on just like fixing as many bugs as I can in it. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So, that down there, let me just use the spyglass. This down here, those are flying crop bushes. For some reason, because some components got removed in custom blocks, it caused this to happen. So, my solution to it was, because even though I fixed the blocks, they didn't disappear, my solution was this, a crop bush remover. And how this works is, it just removes every crop bush in a 25 by 25 by 50 upwards, because they're just floating in the sky, so I thought that'd be the best solution. So I'll just show you down here how this works. Yeah, you can see how this got out of hand really quickly. Okay, we got some floating crop bushes here. If we use the item, it removes them all. This is like the main reason why I asked you guys not to explore as much, because you just have more crop bushes to deal with. I don't know how bad it can get, so I just recommended to just leave it until I fixed it. Okay, and that's a crop bush remover. So if you're wondering how you actually get a crop bush, you just shear a crop bush, and you probably can find some in the sky. So I don't think you're too worried about that. Anyway, once we got that out of the way, I've completely revamped the cookbook, and it's just like the Tinker's one, where it has contents, just going over every piece of equipment you can use. And yeah, I'll actually take this with us so we can go through demonstrations. Alright, now I actually fixed all the broken geometries from like 1.18.10 I think, and they all work properly, so if I show you here. And also the churn, you have to keep interacting with it, because manual labour. Also the pestle and mortar has changed, so if you use these three things, so yeah, it says in the book there, I've made it much faster and less annoying to wait for it, so you get 2 bits of powder every time, and yeah, you can't make sugar the normal way anymore, so yeah. Alright, so the pot and the pan have quite changed a bit, as you can see. The pot has handles now, just a little quality of life feature, and the pan is now like it's a square now instead of a circle. So one thing the pot can do now is make soups. So it's nearly every soup, it's just like the odd ones that require like 4 ingredients. I think that's a bit too much, just like interacting all the time. So let me just give you a demonstration. I'll take glasses of water instead of water bucket because it's just easier, I can stack it. So I'll just give you a demonstration so you can make tomato soup with this. And I'll get into a bit with that indicator. And after a while it turns into soup. This applies to any kind of soup or stew, so you could make mushroom stew if you wanted. I've made it so this is compulsory, so you don't really have a choice. Don't worry about remembering the recipes, because they're all in the book right here. So you can see on the right page, it just tells you all the ingredients that you need, in the order you need as well. Alright, so you had a little preview of what we're actually gonna make, but drinking glasses. So yeah, this is a drinks update, so it's gonna add drinks, and I added a special glass for it. So how to make it? It's just a glass jar in the creative menu. So it's basically the same recipe as a glass jar, but from a glass bottle. So it's just simple to make. Alright, now we're gonna get into the drinks. So I split all these into tiers depending on how good they are. So these are tier 0 obviously, because milk and water don't really give nutrition. Tier 1 drinks are basically juices. You can see here, if I just show you, you get orange juice, carrot juice, beet juice, and apple juice. And what they do is they just basically double your nutrition from what they were originally. So yeah. So now we'll get to tier 2 drinks. This is where it gets kind of fun because I've added a blender. And the recipe is quite simple. You just need to know that this is grey concrete. And yeah. So how to make smoothies, you just place the blender down. These are the different types of ingredients. You also can see the ingredients right here. So you can make fruit smoothies, banana smoothies, melon smoothies, and cookies and cream smoothies. So I'll just show you here a melon smoothie. If you put 2 melons in, adds a cool blending sound effect, and you get the smoothie. You just interact with it and you get the melon smoothie. This is a more complex recipe, so it's just 3 ingredients. You actually get 2 glasses of it, so that's kind of handy. Okay, now we're going to get onto the really nutritional drinks, and these are tier 3 drinks. I'll just mention before I get into them, you can find vanilla beans, which explains the recipes down there. And how these work is, you get them as a crop, they're found on trees or crop bushes, but to actually use them in ingredients, you smelt them. So the way you can tell is if you've got brown vanilla, then that means you can make it. I forgot my words there. Anyway, tier 3 drinks. Milkshakes. So, this bases off the different types of ice cream. So vanilla, sweet berry, chocolate, and cookie dough. And it's a simple recipe, it's just a drinking glass, ice cream, and a marshmallow, and that's how you get milkshakes. Okay, if you want to start making hot drinks, you can make mugs. And they're kind of similar to just clay plates. And this is the recipe, you get 2 of them. And if you smelt it in a... okay, I got the wrong furnace, hold on. Okay, there we go. If you put a clay mug in a furnace, eventually, just like the ceramic plates... Okay, there we go. They turn into ceramic mugs, and what you can use these for is, like I just said, hot drinks. So one example of this is chocolate milk. So, recipe's quite simple, it's right there. But what you can do with this chocolate milk is you can smelt it, or cook it, to make it into hot chocolate. Don't question the logic of this, just think of like the marshmallow heating up and it becomes cream. Yeah, it's just to make it look nicer. Also, one thing you can get is bubbly water, and this is used for hot drinks, like I said. But you can use it for cola or Coke. Anyway, what you can use this bubbly water for is tea and coffee, and you can find tea leaves and coffee beans. You can find them in crop bushes. You can find coffee beans in jungles and just randomly about. Tea leaves you can only find in crop bushes, sadly. But yeah, what you can use these for is tea and coffee. I won't show you. I'll just let you try it out for yourself. Anyways, that's pretty much the gist of this update. I hope you enjoy it. I hope this cookbook's helpful for anyone who doesn't really understand the processes. So anyways guys, thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers, by the way. It really means a lot. I never thought I'd get it this soon. Well, I never thought I'd even get 1,000 or 100. So thank you guys so much for this. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!